You're ambitious, you have big dreams, and you want to succeed. Ultimately, you envision living the life you've always imagined. However, there's a hurdle. You're struggling with laziness. You know exactly what you should be doing, yet you don't take action, leading to a feeling of guilt. Deep down, you know you're capable of more. And this guilt gradually builds up over time. It turns into acceptance, and before you know it, a new year arrives with the same goals from the past. You start off strong, fueled by motivation, but soon enough, procrastination sneaks in like an uninvited guest. Procrastination becomes a constant cycle, and over time, you begin to label yourself as a lazy person. So, how can you break free from this cycle and overcome procrastination? There are plenty of videos out there that offer tips, but most only address the symptoms like deleting distractions or avoiding social media. While these may offer temporary relief, they don't tackle the core issue, the root cause behind procrastination. That root cause is inertia. In physics, inertia refers to the tendency of an object at rest to stay at rest, and an object in motion to stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force. This law also applies to tasks. Getting started on any task, no matter how small, requires an initial push and energy to overcome that resting state of inertia. And that's where we get stuck. We make the first step feel so daunting that we avoid it entirely, choosing to distract ourselves with things that give us instant gratification. To break free from procrastination, we need to overcome inertia. There are two key ways to do this. The first is to make the initial push as easy as possible. The most challenging part is starting, so reduce the stakes and take the smallest step forward. For example, if you think you need to sit down and write a 5,000-word essay, the inertia feels overwhelming. But if you tell yourself, I'll just write 50 words, the task becomes much easier. This way, you're not relying on willpower or discipline to get started. Another technique is the 2-minute rule. If you're dreading a task, commit to doing it for just 2 minutes. For instance, if you don't feel like cleaning your room, start by playing a song and cleaning until it ends. The beauty of this approach is that you often end up continuing longer than you planned, because once you begin, the momentum carries you forward. The key takeaway here is that objects in motion stay in motion. Once you take that first step, you begin to gain momentum. Initially, it may feel like you're pushing a ball uphill, but once you overcome that initial inertia, everything flows more easily. That's why it's so important to make that first step as small and manageable as possible. Reduce the stakes and start with just 2 minutes. These strategies can be applied to any area of your life, whether it's working out, building your side hustle, or strengthening relationships. Remember, as you begin your journey, it's not about seeing the entire path ahead, but simply taking that first step forward. When we align our actions with our inner energy, we unlock the potential to keep moving forward, one small action at a time.